Several days have passed since we destroyed the Ami Magic Refinery.
The effects of the destruction of the magic refinery are spreading throughout the entire netherworld. Now we will be able to fight back. Phyllis is trying to reroute their entire supply of magic to the most important facilities. The damage we have done cannot easily be undone. The general public of the netherworld, including the lives of the non-combatants, have been greatly influenced as well. Apparently, the general public, which has been impoverished, rose up to riot against the army, which resulted in heavy casualties.
What a bad rebellion, my friends.
I thought our actions would affect the military-industrial complex, but I never thought it would harm civilians as well.
Before the operation, I explained to you that the energy source for both the Netherworld and Celestia was magic for the most part, didn't I? I've heard it's similar in the human world as well, so I figured you already knew what would happen if we destroyed it.
Sir Shin, are you regretting the fact that we have destroyed the magic refinery?
I don't regret destroying the refinery itself, but the fact that it's affecting civilians is kinda... No, it's really shocking.
I really hope I'm wrong about this, but are you saying you intend to save the devils as well?
I already know that such idealistic desires couldn't possibly come true, but...
Sir Shin, the effects of the war will invariably be felt by the civilians. It is the same with us angels.
I know that. Even though they may be non-combatants, they can't always escape harm. I've seen that more than enough times before. However, until now, we were on the side that was being affected. Being on the opposite end complicates things.
To what degree exactly?
You are right.
Even though Jupiel says it can't be helped, she might be bothered by it too. I know full well that I'm in no position to suggest that we can save both allies and enemies. I know that. Supposedly, even if we were on the side that's inflicting harm, we might be turned into chunks of meat by tomorrow. This is war. I know that, but a world where no one has to die or has to kill anybody? Where I don't have to do things like that? To yearn for such a world. Does having that hope make it obvious that I'm a human?
It's not like you need to feel bad about it. Or are you gonna take responsibility for every riot that happens around the world?
I didn't say that.
Can you leave such debates for after peace has been made? In our current situation, it does not sound like anything but superficial fantasy. Even though we have destroyed the Ami Magic Refinery, our overwhelming disadvantage has not changed. So, I have planned our next step.
I see. So where are you planning to go?
We have discovered that there's a Fate Awakening crystal at the Oimacom laboratory in the northern part of the Netherworld.
Another Fate Awakening crystal?
The Netherworld has a Fate Awakening crystal too?
It was a crystal that I developed when I was still conducting my research in the Netherworld. After I left and my research had been abandoned, they probably kept cultivating it for their own purposes.
Like Hien, for example?
No, Hien is different. He was the prototype I created before coming to Celestia.
A prototype? That does not sound good.
Since coming here, I've heard that the devils were rounding up humans who have the potential to become God. That's why you were attacked.
That explains a lot.
Roundup... They killed me before I could even ask them a single question. What are they trying to do? Gather dead bodies?
As you know, even if you're dead, you can be revived by the Fate Awakening crystal. To outright say it, the life or death of the suitable host does not matter. It's much easier to kill them and then take their body.
I would have turned into a vile god. I might have ended up fighting everyone here?
No, it's not that simple.
Why not? If you transplant the crystal into a dead body, wouldn't they be revived as a vile god?
If it succeeds, transplanting the crystal is a delicate operation. In addition to installing it, the angel and devil power must be balanced. The human, angel, and devil all have their individual differences, so the three's shared singularity point must be derived. Without full knowledge, you will absolutely fail. The power that's out of balance will go out of control, erode both body and mind. And eventually, the one who has had the transplant would be reduced to becoming an aberration.
Go out of control? Aberration? Don't tell me that.
Oh no, please don't.
That's right. You were actually in danger of that happening when you lost control during your fight with Hien.
Oh no.
Thanks to the fact that your body was weak, you fortunately fainted before you completely eroded away.
So we got lucky then.
Well, what's past is past. After I created Hien in the Netherworld, I assume they haven't been able to successfully create any vile gods.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any vile gods, other than Hien.
In any event, if they were capable of creating vile gods so easily, they would have sent an army of vile gods after us by now. The fact that that hasn't happened is proof that the other side has failed to transplant the crystal.
But that also means more humans have been involved in this war. If possible, I'd really like to save those people too.
Failing to transplant the crystal doesn't only change the transplanted person into a monster, it also caused the Thimble Winter a few years ago.
The Thimble Winter? Why do I have a feeling that's from a different game?
Thimble Winter?
Thimblewinter. It means the winter of destruction. It suddenly enveloped part of the Netherworld. Though the cause is unknown, a certain area of the Netherworld instantly froze. It was covered with never-melting ice and an unending winter. They say that some kind of laboratory was at the epicenter, so there were rumors that it was caused by an accident during an experiment.
Or maybe that was the target.
It's theorized that the crystal broke through the critical point, causing an energy reversal, triggering the extremely low temperatures. The human, angel, and devil with the perfect knowledge to transplant the crystal. Without all of these, it's a recipe for catastrophe.
I didn't know this crystal was so dangerous.
I never actually thought that using the Fate Awakening Crystal could be so dangerous. No, I should have known. I've already experienced how dangerous this crystal can be with my own body.
That's right. Enormous power always comes with danger. Since it might also affect you, remember that. Don't drown in your power.
Otherwise will become that hulking lummox from before.
I already know that.
I will never drown in my power ever again. I swore I'd never let that happen to me ever again.
Even though they have lost Miss Ariel, it seems the devils still intend to use the crystal, but they have been constantly failing. That is why the devils are making it a priority to take Miss Ariel back in order for a new vile god to be born.
So that's why they're so eager to get Ariel back, huh?
However, the devils are not incompetent. They may eventually transplant the crystal on their own someday. If that were to ever happen.
They'll have their vile god core, huh?
Not only that, in the process of creating their vile god core, countless people will have been sacrificed during their experiments. Anyway, you must shatter the enemy's Fate Awakening Crystal. This operation is of the highest priority for Celestia. If you shatter the crystal itself, re-refining it would require a lot of time and an enormous amount of magic. Without the refinery...
I see. So that's why you targeted the refinery.
So that another awakening crystal could not be created.
It was not only regarding the crystal, but for the most part you are exactly right. Also, we know where the crystal is, now that the enemy is in a state of confusion over the loss of the magic refinery. We must strike.
Mission 7, the Glistening Crystal.
That we must destroy.
You better entertain me.
Very straightforward. And now, I'm a bit interested on how this is gonna work. Greetings ladies and gentlemen, my name is Smiling Dread 4, and welcome back to some more of the Awakened Fate Ultimatum. Last time, as it said, we went back to the Omni Magic Refinery, fought Hien once more, and destroyed the refinery itself. Hien put up pretty big of a fight, but in the end he actually saved us due to his honors, or something like that. I honestly don't know how it works. But anyway, today, looks like we're heading to the research lab of the Fate Awakening Crystal of the Devils. Hopefully destroy that before more vile gods can be created. But before we do that, make sure you guys hit the like button on this video if you're enjoying this series of the Awakened Fate, and as always, if you are new to this series or the channel in general, make sure you subscribe. Now that's out of the way, let me see if we get into this. We can't go to our next event, but we can do this. 10 floors as usual. And I have a feeling they're going to be a lot stronger than usual despite the lack of the refinery. Although, who knows? But just in case there is any... Nope, there isn't. I was hoping that they'd have... Well, I have Gem Knight we could buy. Wait, do we still have the old one from before? I'm curious. Let's see, Storehouse. We still have both of them, okay. Did we do that without fainting last time? I could have sworn we fainted once, at least the last time. Maybe I'm just forgetting something. Well, either way, this should be good for now. Alright. Let's do a quick save over here, create a new file for us so we don't have to go through all that again should we fail our mission. Suburbs of Loss are done. Then we can get going as soon as this is finished saving. Now again, like I said in my Final Fantasy Type 0 video, which most of you may have seen, others of you may not, but my commentary does seem a bit off or different. I am doing this early in the morning, so you can understand why I'm not as loud or excited as usual. Just going with the flow the best I can. So I do apologize for that. I'm going to do whatever I can. For now, this is going to be the case. Anyway, once this loads up, that'd be great. Please load up. Alright. Dungeon. Mission number 7. The Glistening Crystal begins now. Let's see what we're dealing with. The Crystal Cultivation Facility. Whoa! Only one move and I already get a boost. Hey. Let's see what we got here. An alloy shield and a Naginata. Ooh! Dude, that's gonna be heaven in a cup. Oh, one of these guys, huh? Oh, you want a piece of me? That's right, Rabblepod. Get nothing. You're just weak. Weak, I say. Oh, so I woke this guy up. Did I not really hit him? Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Going up. Ooh. Slice. 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 Done. Haven't even taken that much damage. We're already fully recovered. Liking this dungeon so far. If they say that this happens. And now I'm cornered. Wonderful. Let's see here. Dare I waste this now? I'll use the boom gem for... You know what? I'll use this. Explosion. Oh, I probably should have changed forms. That might have helped the situation a bit. Is there a move that can just be used as knockback? That'd be really helpful. Alright. It's about to destroy me. Oh wait, hold on, I can do this. I think. Is it remarkable? Nope. I'm just gonna have to risk it. Paralyze! You guys are paralyzed. They can still hit for some odd reason. I do not know why. Anyway, give me HP. Now they both hit me. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh, still not dead. Okay. This silver gem. Don't know what that is, nor do I want to find out. Oh. Run away. I've been running away my entire life. Oh, this is really happening now. You know what? I need the healing right now. I'm not risking it. Okay, this will work. Slice. How'd I miss? Slice. Still not dead yet? Okay. Do I have anything? I probably should have brought a medkit with me. Screw you. 1, 2. Hopefully that'll do this. Alright, we're good. Gotta remember or when we get to the save points, or the little teleporter, to actually wait and heal up. Okay, just take this easy, steadily. Nope, not there. Okay, pretty much just went in a circle. Oh, I'm already healed up. Already odds. Critical pill and a haste pill. That was really handy. Oh. See, you're not dead yet. Wait, what am I doing? Kill him! No temptation for you. I'm not that kind of man. Going up. Right to this guy. Hey, hold on. Let's go over here. Just in case this spawns another enemy, I don't want to be right next to it. No, it doesn't do anyway. Good thing that bear trap doesn't actually deal any damage. That's it, come on, boy. If you're going to, anyway. Observing the situation. Exactly what can you observe? I'm confused. I don't even know how that'll work. Just switch over to Delph one, please. I don't want to risk this. Please hit him. Uh-oh. Missed. Missing. What? There it is. Critical hit. Wait for this confusion to go off. Good, good. Yeah, just let him pass by. Nothing's running into him. And there it is. Going up. Can I get away from him? Didn't even wake him up, sucker. Oh, but now my attack is down a bit. That might not be such a good thing. Unless we can do that. In which case, everything's good. Anything else? Down here. Ooh, devil. Alright, bring it. Bring it, Mr. Devil. Up. Left. Oh, up. My mistake. Up. Portal. Going through. A poison ring. A spirally leaf? I don't want to know what that is. I do not want to know. Ooh, that I can work with. Yeah, give me all your treasure. The treasure trove. Ooh, critical hit. Ooh, and a rifle apple. Oh, wait, hold on. Has all full. Might as well use. Actually, no. Let's switch this with the apple. And as soon as I take care of this guy, I'm gonna use that said apple to fill my AC because we are running low very quickly. Alright, use. Yep, give me. A pure mace, level 9 as well. Okay, I can work with that. Let's see, what do we not need? Naginata is level 8. Don't see a point of using that anytime soon. What about this? Yep. Amnesia leaf, of course. Of freaking course. Do you leave me alone? I'm not interested. I'm not that kind of man, like I said before. Switch out a point or a sleep ring. Don't have a reason for using that. Uh-oh. I guess. Okay. There it is. Oh. Okay, I'm good. As long as we don't wake any of them up. Of course the devil's gonna wake up. There one. Oh, that misses, I don't know. I do know I'm just gonna slice you up to itty-bitty pieces. Alright. Going right. Slice. Slice. Oh, I'll try that. Give me that HP. Miss. I missed it, I didn't know. Bye-bye. Another ally shield. Sleep gem. Probably will need that later on. Did we get another poison ring? Yep, we got another one of these, so might as well get rid of that. Ow. What ring do I have equipped? None of them. That's not a good thing. Let's equip that, so for any future encounters. He came out nowhere. Doesn't matter. We're just beating him up. Poison ring. Right, we just came from there. Oh, I see it. Is there a door right around here? Oh, there it is. Go right. Oh! Good thing moving on to the next floor. Peace out. So far so good, guys. We're 6 floors in and it's only been 20 minutes. That's right, I might do 2 missions. If that's the case. Once the boss fight comes up, in which case I might actually have to do some research, but hey, who knows? This might be a little quicker of an episode, not as long for you guys to endure. Oh. Right, the pyramids. I already have one of those, don't need another one. Hello. Goodbye. Go out and have my light sword. The power to destroy the devils. And seek freedom for our kind. Oh, paralyzed potion. Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. I usually not need to not being self-destructed. Vampire, peace. I say go away. As long as he doesn't wake up, we should be good. A mature accessory. I'm not risking it. Actually, hold on, let me see this. Really? We got a bunch of this stuff, might as well use this if I'm not using it now. What do we have here? Sleep gems. And just a bunch of random stuff. Alright, now that's all sorted out. Looks like Dell's coming for us. Let's run. Let's run for the hills. Uh-oh. Please don't see me. Oh. Okay, that thing's sleeping. I don't see a portal in there. I'm not risking it. So slice you, dice you, and slice you all the way. Please tell me that's not the vampire. Seahorse. I'll take care of the seahorse. That's fine. And I have this thing self-destruct and get my life drained. Liquid sealant. Oh boy. Can I put you guys to sleep? Go to bed, bye. Bye. Their sleep is removed, and really? It's a dead end. Of course it's gonna be a dead end. And they're just running away, trying to look for me. In the meantime, this guy's just leaving me all around the place. Nope. Not that tempted. Not that kind of fan. Oh, parallel. What's this? Next floor. 8 floors, only 2 more to go. Around, Phil. I don't want... I'll throw us at him and see what happens. Are you serious? I'll use mine, man. Wait, there's no, this wasn't this. Dang it. So they're just waiting for the haste pill. Okay, I would have used it now. Anyway. At least I think I would have. Right piano. Critical is. These guys aren't even that big of a threat. The biggest issue is just getting surrounded by a bunch of them. That's what you have to worry about. Okay, maybe I'm over leveled then again. That could be a possibility, but hey, I had to. Ian would have been a pain otherwise. Let's see. Left. Nope. Nope, go away. I'll get rid of you real quick. Just for the quick EXP. So and also so I can deal with this one. Okay, you're getting on my nerves. Get slice. 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 Thank you. Cure mace. Great. Ooh, and I'm recovering all my HC. Yep. Alright, down, up. Or, down right, I was gonna say. Nothing. Down left. Oh, seahorse. Always avoid the seahorse. Oh, I see 3. I see 3. I see a 3. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, baby. Oh, there it is. Oh, perfect time. Switcheroo, I say. Peace! I'm so glad I got that move. So now I can just run for the hills. They can't do anything about it. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. You know what? Come on. I have it up, might as well use it. I was gonna go for a quick heal, but apparently that's not gonna be the case here. Down. Oh, that was quick. This is gonna be a treasure crab, isn't it? Oh no, it's regardless. Okay. Only 7 though, so I'm not gonna use it. A boom gem, that's always handy. Oh, I've got a bunch of shields. I can use this to upgrade my alloy shield then. I'll remember to do this. What do I not need? I do not need 2 pure maces. Boost pill, I don't really use boost that much. Oh. Okay, let's get out of here. 10-4. Almost done here, people. Almost done. Get our angel on. Light slice. Come on. Yeah, explode all you want. And if I die, I still got 2 revive gems. And thus the dungeon has been completed. Shadow trick. Dungeon done. In half an hour. I think that's a new record for us. Also, there's a boss fight coming up, in which case... yeah, it's not good.
So this is the Netherworld's Fate Awakening Crystal.
This place looks surprisingly familiar. I can't remember where, though.
Yes. If we destroy it... Sister, this is Jubio. Please come in. We have discovered the enemy's Fate Awakening Crystal.
Rather easily, too.
This is Mariel. Understood. You must destroy the crystal at once.
Understood, sister. We will now proceed to destroy the crystal.
So let's get to smashing.
Now then, Sir Shin, let us destroy the crystal.
Ready to unleash a final gale?
Huh.
Ariel?
Hey, Jupi, is that really the Fate Awakening Crystal?
Yes. If we destroy it, the devils will no longer be able to create vile gods.
Did they fail to cultivate it properly? For some reason, I get the feeling that it doesn't have quite enough luster.
What about the size of it? That looks pretty abnormally big.
Testing, testing. Can you hear me, idiots of Celestia and their foolish god?
And the loud mouth is back.
That voice... is it Phyllis?
Oh, don't bother looking for me. You won't find me there. Phyllis is not stupid enough to actually greet you in that kind of place. So, how is it? Did you get a good look at the replica Fate Awakening Crystal?
Replica?
I knew it.
It's called a Nitro Ferroverus. It's a crystal of condensed magic. If you apply a stimulus, it'll go kaboom!
So it's a trap then. Wonderful!
Since you took such great care of me last time, Phyllis decided to give you guys a present. You should be grateful and accept it.
Hey, you should blame Hien. He's the one who betrayed you, remember?
It's gonna explode in 10 more minutes, so you have some time to sob all you want. Alrighty then, bye-bye forever!
Did she say it's gonna explode in a few minutes?
If a Pyroborus of this size were to explode, not only the laboratory, but the entire area will be blown to smithereens.
We gotta hurry up and run!
Regarding you two, if you and Jupi were to create a defensive barrier with your combined power, you might be able to withstand it.
Really?
What about the other invading angels, like Mariel?
This is Jubio. Sister, please activate a defensive barrier at once. This is a trap.
This is Mariel. I heard the announcement. We shall create defensive barriers at maximum strength. Jupio, you must make sure to survive.
Yes, as must you.
People around Mariel's area might be alright, but there's no guarantee that the other groups would be able to withstand the explosion.
Damn it! I've gotta go save the others.
That's impossible. There's no time. You should prioritize your own survival for now. This isn't the same as the situation at the prison camp.
But that's...
If it's impossible to protect everyone, I want to at least protect Jupiel. If such an intense explosion does happen, it might not even be able to protect her. We gotta get to a safer distance. If we just follow the road, we might not have time to get far enough away. In that case, we shouldn't take a normal route. For example, what if we break through walls and just head directly away? With my current power, I should be able to do that easy enough. If that's safer, we should definitely try it. But I can't just leave the others either. What should I do? I want to save everyone, but the probability of doing that and succeeding is extremely low. If I just save Jupiel, the probability that I'll succeed is high. But that means I'll have to let the others die. To save only the life of the person here before me, or to save everyone. Like they said, the probability of saving everyone is not very likely. If we protect only Jupiel, we're more likely to survive. If we go for everyone, not as high of a probability. And remember back at the beginning of this episode, now that the Magic Refinery was destroyed, we have more of an advance. So losing some people probably would even out this. We want as much of an advantage as we can, but we also need to make sure that we can survive this. Alright. Just gonna let instinct take over. Eyes are closed. Which choice is gonna happen? We're protecting everyone. No, it's definitely better to save everyone.
Ariel, is there any way we can stop the crystal from exploding?
Wait, what?
Stop it? If you have enough time, it might be possible to disarm it.
You could have said that earlier.
Since it is a bomb, I'm sure it has a detonator. However, a novice without a firm grasp of its structure could never disarm it in mere minutes.
Really? There's no other way?
One other way could be suppressing the explosion by encapsulating the Ouroboros itself within a defensive barrier.
Ingenious.
That's fine, just teach me how to do it.
However, no matter how powerful God may be, it is reckless to suppress a Ouroboros of that size.
I no longer want to leave any unnecessary victims behind. So I want to choose the way that will let me save as many people as possible.
If it's a matter of limiting the number of victims, all you have to do is build a defensive barrier to suppress the Ouroboros. If the force of the barrier is greater than that of the explosion, it will succeed. However, the energy will be centered within the barrier. That should generate immense heat. It's not simply going to be hot. As God, you might be able to withstand it, but...
That's right. It's not just me in here. Jupiel's with me. If it were only me, I wouldn't mind, but putting Jupiel in harm's way?
Jupiel, I'm going to suppress the explosion here to minimize the impact of the blast as much as possible. You should meet up with Mariel, and bring up your defensive barrier there.
Sir Shin!
There's no time to argue, hurry! Jupiel?
Until I feel a sting on my cheek, I didn't even realize that what I thought was for the best actually hurt Jupiel.
Why? Why do you not ask me to do it with you?
But if I fail...
Sir Shin, I am not just an accessory for God. I am your exclusively assigned angel, so I will respect our Lord's intentions.
So why don't you listen to him then?
If there's a possibility of saving everyone else, and if you want to wager your life on it, then please allow me to assist you. Though you are getting used to generating more and more power, you do not yet have much experience controlling it precisely.
Basically, I'm a power brute, huh? Well, I can't deny it.
Then please work on generating the power, while I work on controlling it to nullify the explosion. Please let me assist you.
With that, Jupiel takes my hand in hers and places them both on the Ouroboros.
If I were you, I'd recommend just bringing up your defensive barrier and waiting for the explosion to happen. Well, if you can skillfully suppress the explosion, it will be less harmful to Jupi. Do your best.
Don't pressure me.
If you consider this to be pressure, you won't be able to save everyone. So if you're gonna do it, kick up your fighting spirit, you wuss.
Ariel's giving me her fighting spirit. Although she's a little too strict, I'm really grateful for this gift.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm being completely selfish.
As long as you understand, then it's fine.
Here it comes! That is the indicator for the explosion!
Now let's hurry up.
Now let us begin. I shall support you, so please release the power of your crystal with all your might.
Roger.
Got it. Ready?
Go! Power wells up from within my body. I'm not losing control of myself. I'm calm. Jupiel's also supporting me. I can do this.
It's time. It's going to explode. Prepare for the impact.
Protection! A strong light bursts from the Peroborus before my very eyes. At that exact moment, immense pressure pushes against my whole body. Unleash your protective power! Will I really be able to fully suppress this? No, I can't have any doubts. I've gotta suppress this explosion, no matter what. We have people to save. That is what it takes to be a god. There's no way I can lose. If I can't suppress it here, Jupiter and the others will be caught in the explosion. No matter how much pain I had to endure, I definitely had to prevent that. No matter what! Something's wrong with Jupiter. Did she use up too much power on the defensive barrier?
Jupil, don't push yourself too hard. I'll do this on my own somehow.
That is not... Sir Shin.
Wait, Kamikaze. This isn't because of the explosion. It's because of something else.
His body's eroding.
Ariel!
Why? She should either be inside of her lab or in the control room.
Miss Ariel, is something the matter?
Not you too, Jupil. Why?
The moment my concentration lapses from worrying about them, the energy from the explosion breaks through the barrier out all at once.
Oh crap!
Really?
Huh? This place is...
Are we alive? The lab. So I'm in Ariel's room. But why? My memories are somewhat out of sorts. I don't have any memory of what happened after the explosion.
So, you're awake.
Ariel! Ah, ow. From what I remember, I got caught in the explosion.
Sir Shin, have you awakened?
Well, it's good to know they're both alive.
What a relief, you're safe.
Yes. It is all thanks to you for shielding me.
I don't really have any memories after the explosion.
You do not remember? Thanks to the fact that you risked your life to protect me, I only wound up with minor injuries. I only still exist because of you. Thank you very much.
I see. So I probably shielded her instinctively. Even though I can't remember it, I'm proud that I was able to make a move like that on the spot.
I'm glad it wasn't that big of a deal.
Of course that doesn't mean anything for him as he's still bruised, but...
Don't move. Your injuries are so severe, the medical system can't even treat you properly. But not only that, it's a mystery why you're still alive. Your limbs were about to fall off. Your whole body was charred practically to ash.
Well, we are God. Isn't that how we survive?
What the heck? Wouldn't I normally, like, die?
Yes. If not for the Fate Awakening crystal, you surely would have died. That was a tremendous explosion. You should do nothing but rest for the time being. However, I don't care if you carelessly move around and lose an arm or leg.
Gee, thanks.
What about the others?
Although there were some victims, it appears there were less than expected, considering the magnitude of the explosion.
So we mostly succeeded then.
That is because you suppressed the impact of the explosion a great deal.
She's right. If that huge nitro Peroborus had exploded unabated, a majority of the invading angels would have died from the blast.
So we reduced the deaths then.
This is the direct result of the two of you working to suppress the impact of the explosion. You should be proud of that.
I see. I'm glad.
Also, thanks to your actions, there were no victims in the surrounding areas.
Surrounding areas?
It appears there is a small town nearby where, since the draft, only women and children live. The population is mostly non-combatants.
Then that means...
According to Miss Ariel's calculations, if you did not suppress the explosion, Sir Shin, the whole town would have been wiped out.
we saved both devils and angels.
Even if you survived the explosion, they must have planned to force you to bear the burden of the deaths of all those civilians. That's very typical of one of Phyllis Izayoi's schemes. I do not like it one bit.
So your decision this time did not go to waste. You should feel proud that you were able to protect so many lives.
Oh, are you beginning to worry about the welfare of devils, too?
I do not believe that they all deserve to die, especially since the town was full of non-combatants.
Guess I can look at that as a silver lining. But because of what I did, I ended up putting Jupiel in danger. Jupiel and Ariel, you are my saviors. You reformed me. It actually put your lives at risk. By the way, what in the world happened when you two suddenly collapsed?
I don't know.
You don't know? But you're supposed to know all about the crystal, right?
There are some things that even I myself don't know. However, it's definitely related to when you generated power from the crystal. I felt a similar sensation in the past, when you lost control of your power.
When was that?
When you fought Hien and lost control, it is most definitely related to when you release your power. I'm still in the process of analyzing the data. I can't really say for certain until I can examine all the readouts in detail.
What does that mean? Is it possible that you guys are suffering from some kind of side effect whenever I draw out too much power?
Hold it right there. Stop making assumptions. You are but an amateur. It is my job to investigate this.
That it is.
Until I've reached my conclusions, you better not worry yourself needlessly, or come up with nightmare hypotheses. Got it?
Okay, Ariel, we got it.
For your sake, I'm going back to my work. After all, I need to investigate what kind of phenomenon it was that we experienced.
Then while you are doing that, I shall attend to Sir Shin.
Ariel decides to investigate the crystal, while Jupiel decides to nurse me back to full health. Even though Ariel told me not to imagine the worst, it's impossible for me not to. If by bringing out the power of the crystal and I'm putting their lives at risk, then what am I supposed to do? As I stop to think about that, I fall into a deep sleep before I even realize it. Well, that was pretty quick. I wake up sooner than I thought I would, but then again, I just realized that I had fallen asleep all of a sudden. Even though I wasn't aware that I fell asleep, maybe that just goes to show how exhausted I was. I mean, I did almost die again. How long did I sleep for? Even though the room is bright, it's awfully quiet. It's probably way past lights out. I try to go back to sleep, but I can't seem to do it. The plan for the previous operation keeps swirling around in my mind. I kinda wish I could talk to Jupiel or Ariel at a time like this. As that thought goes through my mind, I feel someone's presence right next to me all of a sudden. It seems... Jupy? You there?
Thank you very much, Sir Shin.
Jupiel?
Did I wake you?
No, not at all. I just fell asleep without realizing it. By the time I noticed it, I woke up.
You have consumed a great deal of energy, so please get some proper rest for now.
Where's Ariel?
She went to the plaza. She said she needed to get a breath of fresh air.
I see. Are you gonna give me a lecture or something?
No, of course not. I wanted to thank you properly.
Thank me? Oh, for shielding you when the explosion happened. I did that instinctively, so there's no need for you to thank me.
No, not just that. I was happy that I was able to suppress the explosion with you.
Aww.
Huh?
As your exclusively assigned angel, I was worried I was not being put to proper use. So I was very happy to have you rely on me.
It's not like that. But right back at you. Thanks for helping me out. But anyway, what could have caused them both to suddenly start suffering at the same time? If that happens again,
Sir Shin?
Up until now, the problem has always been with me. So I only had to focus on ways to improve myself. But this time around, I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what I should do.
Please calm down. To tell you the truth, I have no knowledge about the crystal, so I do not understand what happened. Let us wait until Miss Ariel has finished her analysis. That way, we should be able to discover how to handle it in the future.
Yeah, guess we just gotta wait.
For now, please do not worry about a thing. Please just focus on healing your body.
Sounds good to us.
Yeah, you're right.
I give her a very inarticulate information, but I can't help but worry. I know it's kind of weird for me to say this, being somewhat of a god myself, but please, God, I pray that you lend us a helping hand. A god praying to God. I find that very ironic. With that on my mind, it seems I doze off before I even notice. My consciousness sinks deep into the darkness. Just like that.
The Ultimatum laboratory was simply a trap. They predicted precisely what our next target would be. After destroying the Ami magic refinery and set an intricate trap, Phyllis Izayoi basically forced us to dance in the palm of her hand, like fools.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
What are you doing, Mariosora Umi? Do you really think you can protect the Celestia at this rate? To actually let your guard down after such a minor victory. How foolish of you!
Hey kid, calm down.
Oh, Mariel, it's you. What are you doing? To actually punch the wall until your fist bleeds. Have you awakened to the pleasures of mistreating yourself?
Of course not. This was my punishment, so that I will never repeat the same mistake again. So, how is Lord Shin doing?
He needs absolute rest for the time being. However, there's no need to worry. He'll soon fully recover, thanks to the crystal's power.
Understood. He is our ultimate weapon. Make sure he returns to pristine condition.
Roger that. Also, don't blame yourself and drive yourself to despair.
Are you actually worried about me? How rare.
It's not like that. It'll be troublesome if you cause any more noise pollution. I'll be going back to check on Kamikaze.
Please do. For something like this,
Hey, everyone makes mistakes, my friend.
Did you see them retreating all sad and weary-like after I blew them the hell up?
Oh, I don't think she knows.
When Phyllis shows her serious side, those guys are nothing. Serves them right.
Were you not paying attention to the events?
Since I also seriously injured God, maybe it's time to checkmate them.
Lady Phyllis, the reconnaissance squad discovered where Celestia is.
Perfect timing. Let's pick out some stormtroopers from the main force and go attack them. It seems Celestia's god is severely injured, so go crush him while he's still down.
Roger. What would you like us to do with Ariel Agarie?
So damn annoying. Do whatever it takes to bring her back. Just keep her alive. After that, do whatever you want.
Understood.
I guess it's time to get some payback from Sorumi's Celestia, which has been said to be impregnable. With God unable to fight, do they even have the military strength to face our high-ranking troops? I can't wait to see that!
Man, she's a serious wacko. No doubt about it. Anything else we should be worried about? Well, the screen's gone black, so I would assume not. Yep, mission accomplished, number 7. And even though it's not too much shorter than usual episodes, I gotta say we actually completed a lot quicker than usual. The cutscenes can drag them out, but overall, not bad. Only 15 minutes in. And now, it's time we end the session off. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this episode of the Awakened Fate Ultimatum, make sure you guys go hit that like button on the video, as always. And of course, as always, if you are enjoying this new series of the Awakened Fate Ultimatum, and you want to see more stuff like this in the future, make sure you subscribe. So until next time, my friends, This is Smiling Dread 4, signing out. Have a great rest of your day, and take care, my friends. Hopefully you'll be prepared for this next ongoing war. Anyway, take care.